When I'm interviewing my clients, new men that are coming to my agency, I'm asking them how they found me. And very often I hear the answer that he was writing to paper letter websites and paying for every click, and he didn't trust those resources, and he started looking for more different resources where he could find people to date. And thinking about it, I decided to make this video about major mistakes that men are actually making on their way to find their love in a Slavic country. My name is Natalie Koval. I'm an international matchmaker in business since 1997 with hundreds of happily married couples, and I'm sharing my positive experience in matching people and good, positive love stories that will probably make your love story better and stronger. Please subscribe to my channel because you will hear all the stories. Subscribe and you will be in the community of good and smart people that are learning and are not making mistakes and fuck-ups, but are learning and making their love story really possible and realistic. So what are the fuck-ups that I see all the time that a man going for, and the fuck-ups that stop realization of their perfect love story? Number one thing, guys are very visual and they trust paper letter websites. The paper letter websites can't be avoided because when you search online, they just jump on you with the beauty of the photographs of the ladies, with the easily affordable service, with just a little payment of 50, maybe $100, and you go for it. And you start writing, it's only $50, all right? And guys end up paying thousands of dollars per month for just communication to women without any possibility of even meeting the woman in person. Some are lucky to receive a really juicy conversations of telling, like, what if I show up in the date without my underwear or something like that. Some are telling you everything you want to hear, but if you're looking for love, if you're looking to create a family, the last thing you will find is that. Most probably, in the 99.9% of the cases, you will never meet the women that you are writing to. They will find 1001 reason for that. For example, oh, I am going on a business trip, I can't meet you. Oh, even if you agree in advance. Oh, sorry, how many women are you meeting? I don't want to be one of the 100 women that you are meeting, and so your basket case, she tells you. Or suddenly she disappears and stops writing to you when you write her, hello darling, I'm in Kiev, or I'm in Poltava, or I'm in Kharkiv, and I want to meet you. And you never hear from her again. That is a very common story with paper letter websites. And with very, very rare cases, there are agencies that want to give you a date and maybe you will see a woman. But one of my guys, John from Denmark, he came to me because he was writing to 5 different women and he never met any of them. He came to Kiev specifically to meet those women. He told women he would be coming. When he arrived and started writing to them again, he never heard from any of them. And then he found me. Now he's been happily married for 6 years. And I have many of those guys. And actually, I don't even laugh. I sympathize with the guys that are jumping into that kind of story. The solution? If you want to use paper letter websites, do not write, order the date. If you are serious, if you want to meet a woman in person, order the woman's video meeting. If you like each other from your video meeting, then tell her that you are going to come to Ukraine, you're going to meet her personally, if she's okay with it, if she's okay to meet in this and this time, and then go for it. Because paper letter websites are only good for emotional entertainment. That's they are perfect for. If you need a pen pal, if you're bored, if you don't have a real friend, those translators that are writing letters on paper letter websites will be your perfect friend, and they will justify the money you will pay for it. Mistake number 2 that guys are making. They are not looking for alternatives for paper letter websites. Well, okay, you like the pictures, you follow letter writing, but you see something's wrong, and You are like a fly that sticks to a trap. You can't get out. But there are ways out. There are alternatives. There are at least 4 different alternatives to pay-per-letter websites. And I'm going to make a special video describing those alternatives. Follow my channel and watch my following videos, and you will know all the alternatives of wife search resources in Ukraine, with pros and cons described in every little detail. So stay subscribed with Marriage by Natalie YouTube channel. Fuck up number 3. Guys are writing letters for whatever resources, but they are coming to meet just one lady. That's good. That means the guy is focused, he knows what he's looking for, he's ready, he's committed, but he needs to have a backup plan. And before coming to meet just one lady, if you're watching this video specifically, come to my consultation, describe your love story and the situation, tell me about your lady, and I will give you the alternatives. I will give you ideas of the plan B, just in case you're not attracted to her, or she's not attracted to you, or you're both not attracted to each other, or, God forbid, you feel she's scamming. It's not supposed to happen, but just in case, just to be on a safe side, I recommend to do what Joshua did. He was communicating to a lady for 4 months, and he was talking to her very well, and it's a very nice woman. And he got to know her better. Their communication was really developing with every meeting. They had video chats, they had great communication. She was inviting her son to meet him on a video meeting. So it all was going well, but he wasn't 100% sure. So he was looking for a plan B. He ordered my matchmaking consultation. We spoke about things. I answered some of his questions he had related to the lady, and I described in full detail the plan B. I even showed him profiles of ladies that I would be introducing to him. And probably he compared some of the women, and he knew that he would be doing well, just in case something didn't go right. Because otherwise, he would be super upset. His $3,000 that minimum guys are spending on a trip would be wasted. His emotions would be wasted. Why doing such a sacrifice when you can do it smart? Fuck up number 4. Guys are blurred with the beauty of the women. That's very common when guys are blurred. Women are blurred as well, but they forget that nowadays we have great resources of the almighty Google and internet. And they don't pay attention to that, and they don't check their women online. They don't check the women's online presence. Like there is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and just Google the picture of the woman that you are talking to. You will have a lot of information about that person, and you will have to either accept it or forget about dating her. Well, some women have 0 online presence. That happens to a reason. Basically professional reasons. Some women have to sign non-disclosure that they are not going to be online, but that's more rare. And you may find out that your girlfriend is an Instagram queen. Well, can you live with that? Some women like it. Some women love to scroll down the pictures, but at least you will see what she's like and what kind of life she lives. And then it will be your job to understand it and make it part of your life. Check women online presence, and you will know her better. Fuck up number 5. Men don't care about Ukrainian culture, and they don't read about it, they don't study it, and they have no interest in the country from where they are going to find a woman. Well, you're losing a lot and missing out a lot. I'm making a special video about different guidebooks with culture shock books that I've personally read and studied very detailedly about Ukrainian culture, and I'm going to share the list of those books and reviews about those books in my separate video. Please stay subscribed and continue watching my videos, because I'm going to share useful content that will support you in your wife search in the Slavic countries. So study Ukrainian culture. Know how people behave, know and learn what is important for people here and how they communicate, because you will know how to approach your lady right. You will understand what kind of attitudes people have, and you will be able to use it to your advantage. And the advantage is building sustainable, happy relationship with a woman you are attracted to. Our individual approach to every single client, men and women, helps develop an individual strategy for success in your love story. Please contact us. You can get contacts in the description to this video, and write your question, and we will get back to you with a suggestion of the consultation or any other service we can provide to support you in your relationship with a Ukrainian woman, or building new relationship, or continuing your relationship in a more successful way. Fuck up number 6. Men love beautiful women, but the mistake is that they are contacting women and they are trying to build a relationship with women who are 15 years younger than themselves. That's a trap. Very few men can handle that. If you want to handle that, you need special guidance, and you need support from a local psychologist or matchmaker to make it work. You'll need to have considerable amount of resources to do that also, and also the intellect that is so important. But just any guy who is picking a profile of a girl who is more than 15 years younger is getting a disaster, because women are not looking for men who are older, and most probably you will end up wasting your money, wasting your time, and emotions as well. So be aware of this, please. The 7th fuck up is you are communicating for more than 3 months. Remember, online communication is very complicated. Women do not live online, and they trust their eyes as well. They trust their senses here. And if you're going to be writing them numerously, then you're going to be turning your communication into pen palship or virtual communication, and women will jump off that. Or some that take advantage of it will start asking you for money, and it will not be real relationship and communication that you want, but something totally opposite than you want. There are funny stories. I was interviewing once a man who came to my office, and he said he was writing to a woman for 4 years. And I said, so you met her? How was the meeting? Guess what? He didn't meet her. She went on a business trip. And I said, are you sure you want to continue writing to her? And he was so blurred with that communication, because that NLP strategies, that psychological manipulation that is used by the translator that is writing those letters is blinding the man completely. And he continues writing to her. Without seeing her in person, he made the trip and he never met her. Another story had made the news. A man who was writing to a woman for 7 years came to Ukraine, and he couldn't find her. She kept writing to him the same day, but he even went to a TV show to tell about his misfortunes. They couldn't find that lady either. But 7 years of online communication, I bet the translator who was writing that had probably bought like a good piece of property in Kiev for that kind of money. Mistake number 8. You forget that connection is important, and you're right. You sometimes call, but you forget about video meetings. Once a week, agree with your girlfriend to have a video chat. Talk to her, see each other, show her your place, show her the nearest park, show her places around your house, ask her to do the same. That builds trust, that builds better connection, and that shows that you are for real. Mistake number 9 is when men are talking to women, they forget about preparing themselves for the next step. So to say, they are writing letters, but they don't think about what's next. What if I want to marry her? And he turns out to be completely blank about what is going to happen if he wants to marry her. Study the immigration law in your country, learn how easy it is for a woman from the Slavic bloc to relocate to your piece of the world. Learn more about marriage in Ukraine, learn more about marriage in your country if you have to marry a foreigner, and come prepared. So when you are armed with all that information, you know what to do, you have a plan. If this is what you want to realize, and well, that's why you're probably watching this video, then it will happen the best way possible for you. So study the next steps. Also, I recommend guys to count what it will cost her to support a wife that comes from another country before she starts a job. Some men communicating to Ukrainian women have sexual fantasies in their minds, have anything but a realistic plan how they're going to build sustainable relationship. Well, this channel is about building sustainable relationship, is about realizing your love story. So be realistic is my advice. Paragraph number 11, it's a bonus for you. Some guys are giving up too fast. They want to build a perfect love story. They want to create great relationship, but once they come and they don't meet this woman and they consider it's a failure, then they give up on it completely. That's a mistake as well, because Ukrainian women are very unique. They're very kind, they are caring, they are serious when it comes to love, relationship and family, and missing out on that is not going to make you stronger. Never give up. And if you want to make it really successful, you need a support group. You need somebody who will lead you to your success step by step. Stay subscribed to my channel and watch the videos that will help you make your love story stronger and give you ideas on how to develop your relationship. I'm sharing different good stories that are helping my clients, men and women. If you hit the bell button, you will get announcements about my new videos. And I wish to create an unforgettable and a really cool love story. And if you need my help, let me know now.